I'm going to change my number as soon as EE opens. It's not a problem. I've silent private calls. I've silent them. So I don't see you people calling me. I don't care because it doesn't ring. I put that shit on silence. I went on settings and did silent unknown callers. Giving my number for what? You think I'm scared that you've given this girl my number? You think I'm scared that she's got her friends ringing my phone, her family ringing my phone? I'm not scared about that. Stop calling my phone, bro. And all you're talking about is this YouTube video. Take the video down. You've ruined my life. Shut up. How about the other lives you have ruined? How about the other lives that you have ruined? You're sitting on TikTok. You're sitting on this app like you want people to feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you because you have ruined many other people's lives. The young girl that you exposed when she was 17 years old. Should we get into that? Should we tell the world how much you forced her? All right, let me start playing the voice notes. Can I tell you lots? The when my head chip, gluck, 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 gluck. Sick and fucking tired of you bitches now, bruv. I asked the girl for permission if I'm allowed to play the voice notes, and she said yes. And I want each and every one of you lot to listen very carefully to the voice notes that the girl sent me. This was also going to be added into part 2 story time. Bitch mad, so she got people then blood clot calling my phone. So since you want to have your friends them calling my phone today, Fly Saint, I'm gonna continue. I'm going to continue until you stop. I will stop. Stop throwing stones and hiding your hand. You like to do things off the media. And you've got your people that ringing my phone. I just text Dotty Lash, you know. And I said, stop having your little dirty people that ring my phone. It's really annoying now.
So the story is kind of confusing because it happened when I was like 17, 18. I'm like 23 now. But obviously, if I have to take accountability, I'm going to take accountability for things that I did. I'm not sure exactly, but what happened was the fact that I was basically talking to a girl and I will happen to talk to her at the exact same time. I don't know, Hold on. Okay, cool. I used to be a very naive girl in the sense of like, someone could tell me right now I'll jump off a bridge and then I would do so, but not now, but as in the past when I was 17, 18. I had no backbone back in the day, so I can admit that, I can accept that. So what happened is that she FaceTimed me now, and then she basically, as soon as she FaceTimed me, she was like fingering herself, and then she was like telling me to do with her. I kept telling her that I didn't want to do it, and then she kept pressuring me in the sense of like, oh, like, you're lame if you don't do it, like, it's boring if you don't do it with me, it's gonna be fun, this and that. I ended up doing it, and then not knowing she was screen recording, so she took that video, like she cropped her side of her fingering herself, and then she only posted me fingering myself on her story.
What the blood clot is? Hold on. Babe, give her her dummy. Miracle is a chatterbox, bruv. Wait, hold on. I don't even know why. My head is, I'm stimulating right now. I'm gonna play the next one while I go do something.
At first, before she posted on her story, she posted it to a group chat that we all collectively had. Like, it was like, I would say like at least 10 girls at the time, and obviously it was just all the girls laughing and making fun of the fact that I literally just got exposed. She posted my number on her story, then she went on Facebook, and then she found my mom on
Right, I'm back. Sorry. What was this now? Did that voice note finish playing? Hold on, I missed it.
Facebook.
Let me start.
At first, before she posted on her story, she posted it to a group chat that we all collectively had. Like, it was like, I would say like at least 10 girls at the time. And obviously it was just all the girls laughing and making fun of the fact that I literally just got exposed. She posted my number on her story. Then she went on Facebook, and then she found my mom on Facebook. She found my aunties in Africa, my siblings and stuff like that, and then she just sent them those videos, even including like people from like my college and stuff like that at the time. When she had sent my number out, like when she posted my number on her story and stuff, a lot of people were calling me on like non-call ID and like telling me to like kill myself, that I wasn't worth it, and like laughing at the fact that I literally just got exposed.
No. And if you remember, the ex-girlfriend, Shanika, said she took the number out of her, she took her dad's number out of her phone and told her dad that she's bi. Does anybody remember the girlfriend saying that? So it's not a lie. The girlfriend said she took her dad's number out and messaged the dad and exposed the girlfriend to the dad. Does she have a thing of messaging people's parents? Why does this girl have a thing of messaging people's parents and exposing people's kids to their parents? She loves to record people. You lot think it's a joke. So when I tell you people, when she came to send me the front, everything was pre-blood clot meditated. Nobody can't tell me nothing. I want to honor. I want to such girl. Nobody can't tell me nothing, you know. Because when Renee talk, people think I'm going mad, you know. People like to say, Renee this, Renee that, Renee this. I told you that this was blood clot premeditated. And you don't think it's a joke. I'll play the next voice note. Mash up the girl life, and now you want to come sit on social media and act like you're blood clot perfect and you want to do this rebrand shit. You're still the same person. No rebrand, nothing. You're still the same wicked girl.
When people were like, kind of like mocking it and stuff like that, I got into like, I was like anxious and depressed, and I kind of like didn't want to leave a little bit. I'm not gonna make it emotional or anything because like it happened time ago. Like, yeah, it's not right, but it's like I overcame that. But I drank bleach. I ended up in the hospital. I kind of like got up, like woke up, and then people were still texting me, people were still messaging me, people were still like, you know, mocking it and stuff like that, which I was in the hospital. My parents, coming from an African background, they weren't as supportive as I would want them to be at the time. So it kind of like, I was dealing with it on my own. After that, the police obviously got involved. Everything happened on Snapchat. Mostly, the majority of it was on Snapchat. So when the police took my phone to gather evidence and who the person was or anything, I only had her number and her snap, so I couldn't send anything. And I believe at the time, because I didn't have my phone, I don't know, I'm not sure, but at the time I think they all left the group chat, so obviously there was not enough evidence for me to do anything towards her or against her or anything. They did take my phone for at least a good 2 months to gather some evidence, and after I had to collect my phone. So nothing else happened. Me and her didn't speak ever again at all. I distanced myself from her, and then I kind of like went on ghost because I felt like everyone kind of like just saw me getting exposed, so I was embarrassed at the same time.
Why am I hurt? I feel so bad for this girl. I'm actually feeling it. Hold on. She sent me 2 screenshots.
Forward it. She messaged me like years later, and she wanted to know how I gained weight and lost weight at the same time because I'm using...
Have you lost your mind? So after, wait, hold on a second. Stick a blood clot pin. Stick a pin. So after you got with this girl, you told her to down there to herself. You recorded her without her knowing. You recorded her playing with herself without her permission, without her not knowing. Then you sent it to her parents in Africa. You went on Facebook, found this girl's family and sent it to her family. To the United Kingdom, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and fucking Dublin. I am shocked. This here, this is my first time playing these voice notes, guys. I'm listening to them the same way you lot are listening to them, and I'm so fucking shocked. My mouth is so dry. Jesus Christ, I need water. Wait, this here. Say whatever you want to say about Renee, but none of you lot can't act like she's better than me. I'm sorry. I've never in my life, I would never do that to a female. Same way when she came to me and she came to me with her shit, I was real. I gave that girl a heart. I gave that girl a shoulder to cry on. I gave her my ears to cry on. I listened to her. That's why I never screenshotted her. That's why I never screenshotted nothing. That's why I never screen recorded the whole chat. Because in my intentions, I'm here. I'm giving you myself. I'm here to help you. But to know you asked this young lady who was 17 at the time, a minor, who is confused within her, you know, do you understand what I'm saying? She don't know if she's heterosexual or whatever. She's confused. It happens when we're young. Do you understand? You want to try flavors. You want to figure out who you really are. Who is your identity? That's normal. Certain people go through that. But imagine you was on fake. No, I need to listen to the first one, you know, because I don't want to get it wrong, you know. Because I'm sure she said she was on FaceTime with her and they was both playing with each other and both doing things with each other's front separately. Do you understand what I'm saying? And she recorded the girl and the girl never recorded her. And the girl was underage, you know. Listen to me. Listen, good enough, people. Dark web. Make sure you have the screen recordings on, you know. What a wicked blood clot, girl. And then this girl want to come on social media and say she's receiving all these threats. This girl wants to come on social media and say, oh, like, play a victim. Like, you haven't ruined lives. You have ruined so many females' lives. And not every single one of them come out and spoke against you. This rebrand is a fake rebrand. Don't believe me. Say if I don't believe it, we're not idiots. Rebrand what? There's no rebrand. She's acting like she's rebranding. It's a mask. Dirty girl, wicked girl.
The story is kind of confusing. Listen. Because it happened when I was like 17, 18. I'm like 23 now. But obviously, if I have to take accountability, I'm going to take accountability for things that I did. I'm not sure exactly, but
you do shit.
Was the fact that I was basically talking to a girl and I will happen to talk to her at the exact same time. At the end of the day, I was young. I didn't know if I was in a relationship with someone or not. I was like kind of like new to like exploring females or whatever the case is, which is something that currently I do not go there. I mean, I don't go for females or anything.
Listen, she was between 17 and 18 and she was speaking to another girl. At the same time, she was speaking to Fly Saint. She was confused with what, you know, she was confused with her, you know what, and she wasn't sure if she was that. So she was just experimenting, basically. Hold on, she's in the chat. she doesn't want to come up here and talk. She's a bit scared, but she doesn't mind me playing the voice notes. I did say I can turn off the chat for you, but she's a bit scared of because she said my platform's too big.
But okay, cool. I used to be a very naive girl in the sense of like, someone could tell me right now, jump off a bridge, and then I would do so. But not now, but as in the past when I was 17, 18. I had no backbone back in the day, so I can admit that, I can accept that.
Chat, we got to restart, got restriction. Private. So whoever, when Lash gave you like my number, he should have told you I wasn't the one to play with. Anyways, let's load because she sent me more stuff. Lash is the Nigerian guy.
So what happened is that she FaceTimed me now, and then she basically, as soon as she FaceTimed me, she was like fingering herself, and then she was like telling me to do.
Wait, hold the fuck on. Why is Tanisha gone with my camera? So if you're coming into live, this is what's happened. Yeah? Just to recap everything. The girl that I posted in part 1, so in my part 1 story time, where I put the screenshots in the beginning, there was a point in my video where I mentioned, I posted the girl's TikTok, and I said, do you remember you exposed this young girl, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if you don't remember seeing that. Moderators, get these assholes out of my life, please. So in my video, you will see that in part 1, I did post a bit where I uploaded a picture, the girl's page, and I said that this is the girl that she exposed, right? Cool. This is the same girl that has messaged me, and she's basically telling me the story, telling me everything that's happened to her, because I never really explained her situation, because like I said, it wasn't my situation to speak on, but she has given me permission to put this in part 2. So what I would have done was, I would have put this in the beginning of part 2, explaining who this girl is and what happened to her and such. So she's come out with the story, and she said that she and Fly Saint was talking. She was talking to another girl, but then she and Fly Saint was also talking. And she said that they had each other's number, whatever. And hold on, let me rewind it so you can hear it. Instagram is so fucking annoying. Like, why does it do this?
I kept telling her that, okay, cool. I used to be a very naive girl in the sense of like, someone could tell me right now, jump off a bridge, and then I would do so. But not now, but as in the past when I was 17, 18. I had no backbone back in the day, so I can admit that, I can accept that. So what happened is that she FaceTimed me now, and then she basically, as soon as she FaceTimed me, she was like fingering herself, and then she was like telling me to do with her. I kept telling her that I didn't want to do it, and then she kept pressuring me in the sense of like, oh, like, you're lame if you don't do it, like, it's boring if you don't do it with me, it's gonna be fun, this and that. I ended up doing it, and then not knowing she was screen recording, so she took that video, like, she cropped her side of her fingering herself, and then she only posted me fingering myself on her story.
Wallanda.
At first, before she posted it on her story, she posted it to a group chat that we all collectively had. Like, it was like, I would say like at least 10 girls at the time, and obviously it was just all the girls laughing and making fun of the fact that I literally just got exposed. She posted my number on her story, then she went on Facebook, and then she found my mom on Facebook. She found my aunties in Africa, my siblings and stuff like that, and then she just send them those videos, even including like people from like my college and stuff like that at the time. When she had sent my number out, like when she posted my number on her story and stuff, a lot of people were calling me on like no-call ID and like telling me to like kill myself, that I wasn't worth it, and like laughing at the fact that at least she just got exposed.
And Fly saying, I know you have my number, but let me tell you something, sweetheart. I know you called social service on me. I know you told them that I lived in Newham, because they called me this morning. I know you called social services on me because they called me this morning and told me a report has been made against me on the 15th. A health visitor is coming to visit me and my child on the 21st. Apparently I do things to my kid. Yeah. I know everything that person allegedly said. Police will be contacted. Investigation will go on. I'm not playing games with anybody. You don't think it's a joke. What did you say? Go on. Yeah. I know it was her. The lady called my phone today and the lady told me, the person said, oh, like said my name because the person never knew my daughter's name. They didn't know nothing about my daughter. I didn't know my daughter's information, nothing. So the person said my name and the person said my surname, whatever. The person was like, oh, I do this to my child and that to my child, and how much I was making threats and all these things to this person, whatever. You don't know how it go. So obviously someone's coming to visit me this week to see if this place is suitable for my child, if my child's at any risk, to see how she's doing. And I'm not in no fear. You know why I'm not in fear? Because like I said, I'm a phenomenal mother. Yeah? My house is put together. Yeah? Picnic food stock up. Yeah? My picnic shot or nothing. So when I tell you lot that she's been calling me on no caller ID for the last 30 minutes while I'm on the phone to blood clot EE and PayPal, right? I've been ignoring her. I picked up the phone and I hanged up the phone off PayPal because the calls was getting too much. I said, yo, Renee, oh, I'm taking you to court for talking about me on YouTube, talking about, oh, I exposed Mary. Like, I don't know what the heck the person's talking about on the phone. But like I said, and I know you're watching this, and whoever's calling up my number that you gave, take me to blood clot court because me not afraid and I know my blood clot rights. Yeah? My YouTube video was a response video. In that video that she done, she's implicated her blood clot self. She has made threats to a child who's that's not even a toddler. You made threats to a baby. You sat there and implicated your ass clot self. You always feel like you got the upper hand on another female when you're sinking yourself like that. Idiot. Make it make sense. You are a nursery person that allegedly works nursery, but you have stripper nails on your blood clot fingers. You're sitting there as a nursery teacher admitting to scamming, committing a crime. It doesn't matter if you don't scam anymore, but you did it, so you committed a crime. Let me tell you something, Fly saying, if this is the road you want to go down, do not go down this road with me because you will sink. You understand? You will go to prison. Don't ramp with me now. Do not play with me. You're sick, and on top of that, you've been sleeping with your intimacy partner, and those partners don't know what you have. The world don't need to know what you have. Fuck the world, but whoever you choose to lay in bed with deserves to know what you have. So we can do this. I don't have a problem. We can go to court, baby girl, because I don't know if you don't think Renee's fighting for court. Bitch has been trying to take me to court, and I don't give a fuck, and I don't care. I have my own account. I've changed my name. That's how you don't feel stupid, because you bitches think you know shit. You don't know nothing. I have my own bank card, babe. I'm Renee to you lot, but I'm not Renee on documentations, you fool. How stupid do you sound? You sound very dumb. So keep calling my phone. Keep trying to think you're putting fear in me, baby. But everything you have said in your YouTube channel is a reaction to my video. I never done a video first, you know. You did a video first. I responded, and now you're mad. You're mad because the truth was told. That's why you're mad, because you missed out all the important bits. Yeah, that's why you're mad. Now, why don't you try and talk about the 17-year-old that you pressured? I hope I don't get banana. I just said the fucking age. Ugh, I keep forgetting. Shall I restart? I think I need to restart. Listen, yeah. You see how life works out. You see how life's set.
Assalamu alaikum.
Listen, alaikum salam, yeah?
Please,
But right
please.
now, I can't talk to you right now, auntie.
Please, one game. One bar.
I can't. Right, listen to me, darling. I have a lot going on. I have a big fish to fry over here.
From
It's mixed up
Syria?
over here. Auntie,
From
I
Syria?
can't help right now, sweetheart. Circle back in 10 minutes. What's wrong with Honor?
I don't know, one of them,
Yeah, one game. One bar.
Circle
One
back
bar
in 10
from
minutes.
Syria.
Almost done.
One bar,
When
baby.
it comes to this stuff,
10
now
minutes.
you can't find a decent wig to
You've been
put on
20
me.
minutes.
Huh?
Willie,
You've
all
been
now
20
you can't
minutes.
find a decent
You
wig to
said
put
you
on
was
your
gonna
head.
send me one. You still ain't sent me one.
You need to stop going into packs and get the synthetic wigs, them, darling. Stop doing it, man.
I got it from AliExpress. How is it synthetic?
It's synthetic that you're buying.
No, it wasn't.
Anyways, listen, guys, I can't play much with you right now. Give me 5 minutes. I'm talking.
No, you said
I will be
10
back.
minutes. It's been 20 minutes.
All of you lot are stressing me out. All right. Where was we before I said what I said? Yeah, so you see how the girl's saying how much the girl leaked her number and all these things. It's the same thing she's doing to me now. This man has given this girl my number, yeah? And this girl feels like she could be ringing up my phone, talking to me about Mary. She's calling me Mary because that's the name I used in my story time. That's the name that I gave Lash. I told Lash my name is Mary. Remember, chat? I told him my name is Mary because he didn't know who was calling him. She thinks she knows what she's doing. You can't intimidate me. I'm one blood clot girl. You cannot defeat. You can defeat all your victims. But it's this like blood clot King Kanya. You can't defeat me. Move your nastiness. And Gweboya is a wicked girl. You've been a wicked girl. I told you people she throws stones and hides her hand and you lot think it's a joke. Anyways, let's continue.
At first, before she posted it on her story, she posted it to a group chat that we all collectively had. Like, it was like, I would say like at least 10 girls at the time. And obviously it was just all the girls laughing and making fun of the fact that I literally just got exposed. She posted my number on her story. Then she went on Facebook and then she found my mom on Facebook. She found my aunties in Africa, my siblings and stuff like that. And then she just sent them those videos, even including like people from like my college and stuff like that at the time. When she had sent my number out, like when she posted my number on her story and stuff, a lot of people were calling me on like no call ID and like telling me to like kill myself, that I wasn't worth it, and like laughing at the fact that I literally just got exposed. When people were kind of like mocking it and stuff like that, I got into like, I was like anxious and depressed, and I kind of like didn't want to leave a little bit. I'm not gonna make it emotional or anything because like it happened time ago. Like, yeah, it's not right, but it's like I overcame that. But I drank bleach. I ended up in the hospital. I kind of like got up, like woke up, and then people were still texting me, people were still messaging me, people were still like, you know, mocking it and stuff like that, which I was in the hospital. My parents, coming from an African background, they weren't that supportive as I would want them to be at the time. So it kind of like, I was dealing with it on my own. after that, the police obviously got involved. Everything happened on Snapchat. Mostly, the majority of it was on Snapchat. So when the police took my phone to gather evidence and who the person was or anything, I only had her number and her snap, so I couldn't send anything. And I believe at the time, because I didn't have my phone, I don't know, I'm not sure, but at the time I think they all left the group chat, so obviously there was not enough evidence for me to do anything towards her or against her or anything. They did take my phone for at least a good 2 months to gather some evidence, and after I had to collect my phone. So nothing else happened. Me and her didn't speak ever again at all. I distanced myself from her, and then I kind of like went on ghost because I felt like everyone kind of like just saw me getting exposed, so I was embarrassed at the same time.
Stick a pin. Remember, guys, she just exposed the girl, you know, and then she messages the girl, you know. Tell me if this is not a witch. Please. Which Congolese witch is this? Congolese people, where did you get this one from? My fellow Congolese friends, where is this one from? Which village? Because I need to know. I need to know where you got this girl from. Who does that? Who does that? You FaceTime a girl. You FaceTime the girl. You both was doing whatever you're doing on the phone. You screen recorded her and cropped yourself out so that nobody will see you, but that the world will see her. And then you went and digged up her entire family in did she say Nigeria? And you sent everything to her mum back home and her family back home. What a wicked blood clot girl. The girl says she drank bleach. Ended up in A&E. Ended up in A&E. Almost took her life. And you didn't say sorry. You didn't even apologize to her. You didn't even... your heart is heartless. I'm sorry. So when I tell you people she could have had H to the V and give it to multiple people, she wittily knows what she's doing. She's a wicked, evil girl, and I don't care. She's horrible. You don't want to talk about cancel this, cancel that. She need for blood clot get cancelled. Look how wicked the girl is. I'm so sorry. No amount of money in this world or fame will ever make me do that to somebody. I could never mess with somebody's mother or somebody's father or somebody's siblings and show them what their kid's doing. That's absolutely wrong. That's absolutely wrong. That is cruel. What do you want? For the green one? Sorry, I had to make my partner some nice green tea. If you're a wife, you will understand. Jamaican man love tea. They drink tea like throughout the day. I don't know how they do this. Back to what we're saying. But chat, let me tell you now, because you know, when the girl came in my DMs and she told me the story, I promise you, I didn't play those voice notes, you know. I didn't play... I didn't play the voice notes. I'm only listening to the voice notes now, and I am in shock. Until this day, the girl is still in fear because, like I said, so much things have been coming out that she walks around with a yank, she walks around with this, she walks around with that. People don't know the level that Fly Saint will go. Do you understand? She don't really, that no one knows the level that girl will go because she's absolutely evil. And it's crazy how all of a sudden social services called my phone. In a video, you threatened me and told me that I'm going to face the consequences. So clearly, I know exactly what you're doing. I know it's you, bitch. But you've met your match, and I'm your match. And guess what? We're both going to have to stand in court, don't we? And we're both going to have to look the judge in her eyes. And I'm going to gather every one of my fucking evidence. You don't want to play with me. I told you already. Yeah? Don't ramp with me. I'm not one of your victims. I'm not one of these girls that you have manipulated, that you have pre-pressured, that you have forced to do anything. I'm not one of these girls here. Do you understand? And when I came and I told you people that she's been doing a lot of talking behind the scenes, everybody was saying, oh, Renee, you're lying. When I came and told you people that she's still cheating people knowing she's got conditions and hasn't disclosed it with her intimacy partners, you lot thought I was lying. When I came and told you people this was a premeditated act, you lot thought I was lying. Everything has been premeditated with this girl. She likes to screen record people. She likes to take pictures of people's conversations. She does this on purpose. She has an itch. She has a habit. The same way her girlfriend Shanika came out and told you lot that she messaged. She went in her phone, took the dad's number, told the dad that the daughter's bi. She videos everything. She literally screen records everything she does. You can't tell me that's a normal person. Who talks to people and records people's conversation while you're talking to people? Who does that? Are you a CCTV camera? You're absolutely disgusting. I'm sorry. This girl deserves justice. This girl was a minor at the time. And I don't care if it happened a couple of years ago. This girl had to deal with a lot of stuff and she deserves justice. I don't care what anybody wants to say. How dare you send her mum, her mother and her family a video of her doing that to herself when you and her are both doing it on the phone to each other? Why would you do such thing? That's absolutely disgusting. That's horrible. That's absolutely horrible, and you deserve to face time for that. I don't care. She's an evil person. I hope all you people that was defending her is proud of yourself, you know. I hope all you people that was standing behind her is proud of yourselves, you know. Can you imagine how much victim there is? Can you imagine how many people there is that she's done this to and everybody's quiet because they're scared?
One of the products forward it, she messaged me like years later and she wanted to know how I gained weight and lost weight at the same time because I'm using one of the products that you've basically promoted before, which is Be Glamour. So she messaged me because she wanted to know that, and you can see the whole conversation. I kept it nice because I'm not I don't like conflict or like argument or anything. So at least I still said what she had done to me, and then you can see that she apologized, but it's like it wasn't like sincere or anything. It was more like I need you to tell me the products or anything, so I'm just gonna say sorry. So from there it's like she added me back on Snap. I unblocked her. I saw that obviously we had each other on Snap, and I think I still do have her on Snap, but it's like I don't text her, I don't do anything with her or at all. But I saw that she was like making wigs and selling wigs and stuff like that. So I wanted to buy one of those wigs, and I did buy one, but it never came. I texted her saying how the wig never came and how I paid for it and everything. She never gave me the money back. She never asked if I received the wig or anything, but clearly I got scammed. But it was just literally a whole different story of me being dumb, really. But yeah, that's everything, to be fair.
I can't even judge her. She's a minor and she's naive. I can't even judge her. I can't even cuss the victim. I can't. So imagine you messaged the girl after you exposed her to her family all over social media. You exposed her in the group chat. You exposed her phone number. You put her number on Snapchat and all these things. You did your wicked. You did badness to this girl. Then you messaged the girl a year later asking her how she gained weight. Don't you see the mind games here, people? Don't you see manipulation? Don't you see manipulation here? How are you going to do this to somebody and then still message this person and ask this person how they gain weight? This girl was a young girl. You can tell she's not a confrontation person. You can tell she don't have no badness in her blood, this girl. You can tell this girl's very, very, she's a shook head. And in the screenshot, she said, Fly Saint says, this was the 21st of May, 2022. Fly Saint said, hey. She said, hey. Fly Saint said, you okay? She goes, yeah, I'm okay. What about you? Fly Saint goes, yeah, not bad. What's your snap? She's replied back with her snap. Let me save these. Part 2 needed this to pussy clot. She goes, oh, I'm adding you. Fly Saint goes, one of us had each other blocked. The girl said, she goes, I think I blocked you. The girl said, yeah, my snap is this. Royalty said, my snap is royalty.salut. I can't even remember what happened though. The girl goes, oh, you sent my NUDES to a group chat and made fun of me back then. She goes, say mums. The girl, Fly Saint, said, say mums. No remorse. The girl goes, which made me be at the hospital while everyone was making fun of me. She goes back and she replies, I apologize for that. I was young, innit? I apologize for that. I was young, I guess. I'm sorry. Then you proceed to ask her about the plug for the tablets. How did she gain weight? People. Mind games. People. The United Kingdom is... Yo, I can't manage... I need to take a blood... I need to smoke a cigarette, you see. I can't manage this a blood clot one here. Mind games. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. This is proof that she bought a wig for £130. This is proof that she bought a wig for £130. And the girl did not receive the wig after. The girl got blocked and didn't receive no wig. So not only have you control this, I wouldn't say controlled, you manipulated this young girl, you pressured her to put fingers in herself and you know what, on live with on FaceTime with you. You screen recorded it, you sent it to her mum, you back home in Nigeria, you sent it to her family, her aunties, back home in Nigeria. You went on Facebook, you found her family members because that's how you sent it to them. You then went on a group chat with 10 females and you posted a video in the group chat. You then put her number on Snapchat. You had people haunting this girl. You had people trolling this girl for years. Until this day, this girl's still living with this pain. This girl went and took a bottle of bleach to out herself and ended up in A&E. She had no support from her friends or family. And you, dirty blood clot, yeah. And you, one sitting pan blood clot social media, and I talk about. But like, I've completely rebranded and, you know, I'm not like that person anymore. And this is the new me. And while you're on TikTok begging for lions and taps and roses and begging people for money and dancing for money, I am a nursery teacher. I work in a nursery and I have 3 successful businesses, you know, and I sell phone cases and bitch, she's a wicked blood clot and a blood clot type of telling us, you know. Me, I live my blood clot truth. Come in and follow hype. Me not follow hype. Look at the type of person you are. And then you want to come on this media thing and tell people how much you rebranded. You ain't changed. You're still the same person that you are. I can see right through you. These people on this app might not can see. But this is a facade. You're using this as a facade because you need to get back on the media. You want to get back on social media. You want to be a YouTuber. You want to be an influencer because your 3 businesses is not doing shit. You ain't a nursery teacher because now you can't prove that you're a nursery teacher. No nursery teacher is going to have stripper nails on their blood clot fingers around people's children. Do that. Because I used to do work experience as a nursery assistant, yeah? I used to help the teachers and everybody in a nursery. And as long as I know you're not allowed to have fake nails when you work with children. You are not allowed to have fake nails on when you work with kids. Fake nails is not allowed. So you want to sit there and talk about, oh, you're a nursery, you work in a nursery and you got 3 this and 3 that and you're doing really good in your life and all these things. No, bitch, you had to use me to get those subscribers because you had 311 subscribers. And the moment you spoke about Miss R Fabulous, your shit's on 3K. You see that high jump there? 3 blood clot K. You had to use me as the bait to try and get monetized. You had to talk about Miss R Fabulous so you can get monetized and so you can build up your blood clot YouTube channel. And then you thought, oh, you know what, let me do another video and do my confessions. Let me expose more people. Let me expose more things in my past. Fly Saints, Serena Pakato Salu. You are still the same wicked blood clot gal. And you're just wearing a mask, baby. You're using this new look. You doing fox eye. You're using losing weight, taking a Ozempic as a new look. But you're still the same person, babe. You ain't changed. You ain't changed one bit. You're still the same person. It's your looks and your new image that's making people think that you're rebranding. Are you going now? Hi, Miracle. I had to get Miracle ready. She's going out with her dad for a walk. But me can't blood clot believe this a shit, yeah. I can't believe this. My child comes first, so I had to stop what I'm doing. But now that they're gone, guys, I'm just sitting here. And you know what? I can't believe this. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked. I am so shocked. This is so disgusting. No way. She just posted a YouTube video. Everyone needs to go blood clot spammer. Wicked gal. Who does that? Why are you recording somebody doing that to himself? Who does that? No. Wicked and that. Listen, Lou, the girl has no heart. So can you imagine all the girls that? Can you imagine all the girls that have been speaking to her? That have been doing things with her on the phone, off the phone, and she's recording them and they don't know. And they don't know. Can you imagine? Boy. This is with this here. I'm gonna have to do another YouTube. I'm gonna have to do another TikTok video about this girl. I've got to spread awareness. She's been locked up. She's a wicked bitch. Wicked blood clot. Wicked gal. Wicked rascal clot gal this. I forgot she need to go down. Listen, Syria, leave me alone please right now. You see, I get it now. My upper cost on the blood clot too. I get it. Cost up me now. Crucify me now. You laughed at me now. If you didn't see the Bible scream videos about her talking about me, and you laughed in the comment section. But there's a saying. Something who laugh, something. Who can tell me what the saying is? Come in know about me wait. What's the saying? When you lot was laughing at me, because you lot said she ate me out. Who laughed first? Laugh last. Yeah. Let me tell you something. You see me? Anything me do me wall up my hand, you know. I mean take my shame, you know. Me wall up my hand and I take my shame. And you lot was saying, oh, she came to Renee because Renee, she was vulnerable and because she really needed someone to talk. I want thumping in her mouth. That girl came to me to set me up and you lot think this is a joke. She came to me to use my big platform to expose a man that she accused. And look what she done to this girl. Look what she done to this girl who was a minor at the time. This is horrible. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how many, I don't care how it was happening in 2023. She deserves to be held accountable. She could have cost that girl's life. This girl, no. Cancel. She needs to be blood clot cancel. I've done many things and I'm not blood clot perfect. But I could never scoop this low. I could never scoop this low and go and find someone's parents and message somebody's mother and show a mother what her child is on FaceTime to me doing. A Nigerian mother, a Caribbean African mother, and you know them two cultures, they are different. You know African parents are different. They're strict. They care so much about respect. And African families care so much about respect and image. Horrible. And you people out there, put yourself in this girl's shoes. Put yourself in this girl's shoes. And how would you feel? How would you feel? And then you don't even have the nerve to send a deep apology to this girl. You messaged this girl a year later after you did what you did to her, asking her how did she gain weight. Are you okay? Mind games. You're playing mind games. And when she told you what you did to her, your response was, say mums. Say mums? I leave this for the public to deal with now. I leave this for the public to deal with because this is some fucking tea today. This is dark. And you know what this means? Renee needs to get in front of her camera and Renee needs to post this video tomorrow because I'm not missing no receipts. This here is mad. Anyhow, this was my sister. We ride at dawn. And then on top of that, after you did all you did to this girl, she bought a wig off you and then you took the money and blocked the girl. You'd have finished. Like, come on, can you imagine how much more you're going to do to this poor girl? After you did all these things, you came back a year later, asked for what medication she's on, why she's gained so much weight. And then she buys a wig off you, and then you take money, and then you block. And now look, to this day, you've damaged that girl. You have finished her off. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. To the people of the United Kingdom, I'm about to go have a cigarette break. I'm going on my YouTube to tell my YouTube family exactly what's happened today, because a lot of my YouTubers don't have TikTok. They're big women. They're big women, you know. I have 65-year-olds watching me and 70-year-olds, 70. So I need to go tell the elderly people them what's been going on today. So I came over here and told the young people them what's been going on. I have to go and report back to my big people them, because then those ones there, my big supporters there, yeah, they pay me. You get me? They pay me. I gotta let them know what's going on. Yeah, I've got, why are you laughing? I've got 70-year-olds. I can show you lot that I've got 70-year-olds watching me, you know. 50%, it says 50% on YouTube. 50/70. And it's on 50%. Watch out, you lot fit. So when you lot talking about only 17-year-olds watch me, no, babe. Every age. The elderly watches me too. Let me find it. Hold on. I like to prove bitches wrong, no? Hold on, I'm gonna do it. Where'd you go to? Analytics. We'll go to analytics. Audience. Hold on. You don't think it's a fucking joke. 47.3% people watches me on mobile phones. 35.2% watches me on TV. 10.2% watches me on tablet. And 7.3% watches me on computer. 13 age group, listen carefully, age group 13 to 17 is 1.2%. They don't even watch my channel. 18 to 24, 22.5%. 25 to 34, 25 to 34, 40%. 35 to 44, 17%. 45 to 54, 9%. 55 to 64, 6%. And 65 plus, 4%. And the male, more female watches my channel more than males. So it says 88.6% females and 11.3% males. I told you, lot. Little kids don't watch me. Big blood clot people watch me. So all you people that keep saying school children, shut up. Big women, you get me? Big people, you get me? I got 64-year-olds tuned in, rude girl. Menopause people. I love them. I love my elderlies, bruv. Are you mad? I love my elderlies. I'm gonna go have a cigarette break, but I need to go on YouTube and tell the big people them what's going on. So I need to tell the elderly people the tea today. And you know I'm not missing nothing. I need to tell my aunties. I gotta tell my aunties what's going on. That's what I'm gonna start calling them. I'm gonna call them my aunties and my nieces.